All right, so the next tool I want to go over with you is the eraser tool. I have scribbled all over my paper. I've scribbled all over my image. Now I want to erase it. I don't like it. So if I want to erase just a small bit of it, I'm going to use the eraser tool. And the eraser tool is located right underneath the pen tool. Looks a little bit like a rectangle set on a corner. Now once I select that, I have this tool menu, and it looks a lot like when we use the draw tool. I can change how big it is, the size, I can make it big or small. I can change the softness or how fuzzy my lines are. And then I can change the step. So how many of these little circles that make up my tool are going to be on my line. And I've got my preview right here as to what my line will look like. I even have the same options that the draw tool had to what shape it is. I could have it be a square if I want to, or a star. And then I can also change the opacity, how opaque it is, how see-through it is. If I want to completely erase something, I'm going to leave it at 100, because just like with the draw tool or the pen tool, if it's at 100, I can't see through it at all. So if I go to my image, I have this little circle. That shows where my line is going to be. So if I click right here, the only thing that disappears is what was inside that circle. Now if I click and drag, I'm erasing more of my image. Maybe I don't want to completely erase something. Maybe it's just too opaque. Maybe I want to make this area a little bit lighter. I can change the opacity, and I can still kind of see my image behind it. It's still kind of there, but it's a lot lighter. I just tend to stick with 100. But it's something to experiment with. The other thing you can do if you want to erase, and I'm going to move my face. Down in the lower right-hand corner, you have this box called History. History tells you all the things you have done in your image. So maybe I don't like that last line I erased or drew. If I click right above it, it undoes it. It's like an undo button. It's like, oh, maybe I don't want to erase any of it. Maybe I don't want to have that black line all over, or all of these things filled out. It'll only go back so far. So be aware of that. It's not infinite. But if you don't like the last thing you drew, you can use this history to undo it.